Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered and to the Qa'Rajh Outback, where there's a whole lot of rocks, a few wolves, a boar, well, minus one now, but not a whole lot else. We are headed for Brittlerock Cave, which... Why are you lighting up like that? Which, hopefully, I mean, the best case scenario is that there are goblins here. That would be very nice, as we can then stock up on lockpicks. But I don't remember it as there being a whole lot of goblins in this area, and seeing as there are no goblin sentries, I think the chances are fairly low in that regard. Any indicators? Not really, not really. Alright, well, head inside and see what it is. Alright, so there are signs of civilized life. Now, goblins can be that, but it's probably more likely that it's bandits. What with torches and stools and such being around. What do we got? So far, nothing, but obviously there isn't nothing. But no creatures thus far, humanoid or otherwise. We got a lot of torches. Oh, conjurers then. Oh, wait, no, that is a goblin. Oh, wonderful. So it was a... Or unless it was a scamp. I suppose we should check once we get closer, but... I think it's conjurers. And dead creatures, obviously, but... Let's see, was this a scamp? It was. Okay, it's conjurers then. That's not so great. Also, why are you not exploding? That was the fun part. You can use them as, like, little poorly timed grenades. Clan fair. No, thank you. Me and Clan fair have a history. That's not pretty. What? Oh, you what? That's what I thought. How did you see me? You were around the corner. Okay, I was right next to a light source, but I was around the corner. You did not have direct line of sight, and I wasn't sprinting. That could come in use. Normally, the value is not enough for me to take it, but the usefulness of its effect, now that very much is. And yes, it's a little extra weight in my inventory. Yee! Oh, biscuit. I think that was a Dramora. Oh, did you not die? No, you did not. Allow me to rectify that then. So there are several pages that have basically banned you from making posts about Flame Qa'Rajh. If you're wondering why, that is the reason why. I'll not dwell on it. Caitiff. That is quite heavy. You may keep it. For now, I may return and want it again. And then I shall claim it Not the most fortunate route. And we know that they can block arrows, so yeah. Money! I'd rather lockpicks, but I will take money for the time being. Why do... Someone with a dragon-like head. Period? It's hard to say. It's in a pretty bad condition. Weak poison of wariness. A thing that they haven't brought over from Skyrim that I liked was the ability to use a poison straight away, even if it was in someone else's inventory. Let's continue down this path to lower passages. We might get a round trip, which then will lead us to more treasure. Or it might not. That's a very close conversation. So angry. And yet not at all useful. Curl. Both of you. Let's go right for the time being. Conjurer? Is all of this you're doing? Okay. Come on. Maybe that's what I should focus on, getting gear that can up my security so that this will be easier. Maybe. Alright, more yes. Well, come at me then. That's it. Are that just Remora? Oh, I'm not complaining. Ooh, one lockpick. Hooray! And that was all she wrote in this direction. Okay. Circle on back. Choose somewhere else to go. Where? There we go. I managed to disorient myself. Good job. Alright, so now this away for new perils and dangers. Oh, you're right. So angry. Just accept that you died. Yoink. Restore agility. It weighs so little, and that could come in clutch if I need it. Money's nice. It winds further. Yes. Ding! Very satisfying. Yeah, buff yourself up for that. Ooh, clan fear. Hammer. What? Hammer. There we go. Ooh. Abuski. Depletes using our iron arrows very nicely. Not fast, but nicely. Now I am wondering, I haven't tried it yet in this playthrough. Does it do the old Oblivion trick of not automatically switching to the next type of arrows, or does it automatically switch to whatever type of arrow is? Are there anything down here that's... Well, there's a fish. What? I hope there isn't... I will not waste my potion on this. Something was hostile. Did I kill it? Apparently. Oh, and a lockpick! Well, whoop-dee-doo. Oh, ha! Ironheart Curious. Fortify health. Looks to be steel in design. But I'm not going for heavy armor in terms of my Curious, so I shall refrain from using it at the moment. That seems to be all. Alright. Why not just remain zoomed in? Oh, and we're right where we wanted to be. That's nice. Did I loot you? I did not. A good thing that we could rectify that. Don't want to be missing out on loot. You are blind. But you're also dead, so I guess that lack of sight don't really matter now, does it? Yeah, that leads to Brittlerock Cave. If I'm a little lucky, so will this. Definitely seems to be bright. It might lead outside. It does. That's not entirely intended, but alright. Just see where we're popping out at. So... we are 56 steps away from the main entrance. Just checking if there are any sentries or if this truly just is a semi-well-hidden cave entrance. Yeah, okay. Well, with that, I'm pretty certain that... Yep, this level is cleared out, at least as far as I can tell. Just in case. Don't think there is anyone that's gonna come close. But if they were stupid enough to try, they'd get an axe to the face. Silver axe. So magic resistance would not help them in any way. Right, back to the bow and into the main, the rest of the main of this part. Straight to the right. Who's throwing hip bones around? Skeleton. So not just bones that were laying about. Okay. Don't think that there are skeletons roaming about here. That's a different. Those are different factions. Really? Nothing? Is it just this little room? Yeah, it is. I mean, there is back there. I should probably check that out. Alright. Again, I'm not complaining. Here we go. Easy, I got down. I got that pretty down. Alright, well. A decent haul indeed, but nothing overly flashy. So all the way back to here and then basically do a U-turn. Right. So as stated, there could be roaming creatures that would wander about the level of the cave or dungeon that they are on. And thus can appear... Well, they can't appear anywhere, but from their starting position, they're basically free to roam about. It is not a lot of creatures that have that, though. So it isn't like... Technically every creature can roam, but it's not every creature that will. Some are more ordained towards a more steady, a sarcophagus with a lot of skulls around it, but no treasure. Could this be part of a quest? It's not one that I know of, if that is the case. Alright. Well, seeing as that was it, yes, it's finished off here. Right. In the next episode, we shall go to yet another cave, as we have Broken Promises Cave, which is near Coral. Alright. That shouldn't be too hard to reach. I mean, it's just basically a matter of... Zoom out. It's a matter of running up the line, up near the border with Hammerfell, and basically just swing in. But yeah, that's for next episode. So until then, take care.